Our next guest is an American man who was captured and held by Russian forces in Ukraine. Tyler Jacobs, a 28-year-old, had been teaching English in the southern Ukrainian city of Kherson when he decided that he should leave. And when Tyler reached Crimea, he was then taken off a bus by Russian soldiers, and he was searched, questioned, and detained for 10 days. Joining us now to tell his story is Tyler Jacob himself. Tyler, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate this. Thankfully, you were able to get home. We were able to speak with your dad. I'm sure our viewers will remember that, who was so worried about you. I saw the interview with your mom. I've been following her when she's done her interviews as well. So just first of all, very, very thankful that you were able to get back here to the U.S. and that you are safe.
Oh, it's a wonder to be back. It feels really good to be back here in America and start working and like bring back life to normalcy again.
Yeah, tell us how all of this happened. Begin with, you were there, you were teaching English, your wife was there, and your stepdaughter. By the way, where are they right now?
They're in a NATO country. They're perfectly safe now. They got out 2 days before I was released from Russian prison, so they're perfectly safe.
So you decided that it would be in your best interest to leave. You were trying to do that. We saw the images. You were on this bus, and then you were detained. What happened?
So they saw that I was the only one that had a blue passport on the entire bus of all of these foreigners. And they assumed that I was part of like some of the mercenary groups or a spy. So they detained me for 10 days, came up with an excuse that I didn't show them my visa, or not my visa, my passport, and then told me I didn't have a visa, and detained me for 10 days, took me to court and everything. And yeah, that was a little scary at first, but then I figured out after a few days that everything was going to be okay once they figured out that I was just an American teacher who was trying to flee at all of the destruction that had been happening to the rest.
How were they able to figure that out? I mean, how were you able to prove to them that you weren't a spy?
So that was a difficult feat, but they took my laptop, my tablet, and my cell phone, copied everything, and were sifting through all of my documents. And the gentleman told me on Thursday that after seeing all of the English books that I have, like grammar, vocabulary books, like all of my teaching books and everything I had on my computer, he's like, you're just an English teacher. Like there was no other documents on any of my my phone or tablet or even my laptop that had anything to do with Ukraine. So he's like, you're just unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and now you're just very, very lucky. When they were holding you, where were they holding you? What were the conditions like, and the Russians that you were interacting with?
So at first, the Russians I was interacting with, I didn't like. They were kind of rude to me. I mean, they lied to me about some things and were trying to force me to sign a document that they could only hold me for 48 hours. But they just would never tell me exactly what it said. So, and I told them, like, I'm not going to sign that unless I can have my passport. And they kept telling me that, no, you can't have that. So I told them, I'm not signing this for you. And then once I got from where I was in Arminsk there, they moved me to Simferopol, which is a larger city there. And that place was okay. It was like a relatively new facility. So, I mean, the prison itself was well kept, but I was sleeping on a metal bed. The toilet was just a hole in the ground. And I mean, it wasn't exactly perfect, but the police there were super nice to me. Two of them actually tried to continue to speak English with me and everything. And the guy who questioned me, he fed me out of his own pocket, really. I mean, every time he'd take me out, he'd ask me if I want food. He'd feed me 3 times a day if I was out long enough, paying from his own money.
Man, what a story you have to tell. But all this time, though, Tyler, you didn't have any way to communicate with your family. I know that you had said maybe there was one message a day that you were able to get through to your wife.
Yeah, it was like a game of playing like Morse code with my wife, with the one person that was sitting in one of the 2 people that were in my jail cell with me. He was 18 and he helped me out by like saying, hey, I'll get in contact since you don't have a phone. But I mean, it still took me 5 days to get in contact with them before they knew I was okay. And but yeah, it was like one message in, one message out every day.
Well, Tyler, like I said, we're so glad that you're back home. Are you going to go back to Ukraine? Do you have any plans to, continue your career teaching English there?
Neither one of us have plans of going back and like moving back there. She definitely doesn't want to live in a country again where she has to worry about in 6 months whether or not her entire career that she's been rebuilding again gets torn apart. So we're planning on moving down to Florida here in a couple. I'm going to be moving in a couple months, and then once she comes here, she'll come to me in Florida, and then we'll stay down there.
Well, it's certainly a great ending to this story. It could have ended much differently. And I will definitely be buying your book when you write all about it, Tyler, because you should. Thank you thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Have a great day. Wow, what a story.